Hi everyone. We have two polynomials, f of x and g of x, that are always equal, but not depending on the values of k. We're going to determine the real numbers x, y, and z. All right. So basically they're equal, and so we set them equal to each other. We're going to set f of x equals g of x. And what I'm going to do with f of x is rewrite f of x with descending powers of k. So that means k squared k and k to the 0. So we're going to k squared, k to the first power, k to the 0. By the way, k to the 0 power, that just equals 1. So that's your constants. So basically, let's look at this. We have, and I'll write this a little bigger here. We have k squared plus kx minus k squared minus k times y plus k minus 1 times z. All right, so when we look at the k squared, we're going to look at k squared times x. So I'm going to write x first, and then we have k squared times y, but it's negative. So that's going to be minus y, and I'm going to put the k squared here, like that. All right, now let's look at the k. We have k times x, so this is going to be plus x. We have a k times y, and that's minus a negative, so that's going to be plus y. And then we have a k times z, so that's going to be plus z. And that's your k's. And then for the k to the power of 0 part, that's just your constant. And we only have 1 right there, and that's going to be minus z. And then we're going to set it to g of x, which is negative 3k plus 5. Now what we're going to do here is equate coefficients. And I don't want to confuse anyone because I have before in videos. But basically we're matching this up to this because the k's are match up. And we're going to set our constant, this would be like times k to the power of 0 again. But that can get redundant there. So these two match up. We don't have anything to match up here. So the only thing I wanted to write without confusing everyone, you could put a placeholder here and say this is 0 times k squared, then minus 3k plus 5. So what you're setting up is you're setting up the k's. If you have x minus y times k squared equals 0, k squared, you match those up. But you don't need the k's, k squared, so take those off because you can divide those out. All right, so now that you have that, for this one, let's look at this one. So this one you're going to get x plus y plus z equals, and this is going to be whatever's in front of you're equating the coefficients. So that's going to equal negative 3. And then you're also going to have z equals, and we have negative z here, and this is positive 5, so z equals negative 5. We'll take the parentheses around off of here. So basically, all we have to do is use substitution. We already have z is negative 5. So substituting back in negative 5 here. We also have, for this, that x equals y. So x equals y, and z is negative 5. So we get x plus y minus 5 equals negative 3. So x plus y equals 2. So if x equals y, you could actually say this is 2x equals 2 because they're the same, right? And so x is 1, so that means also y is 1. Or you can just mentally do that. 1 plus 1 is 2. So now we have z equals negative 5, x equals 1, and y equals 1. Is that all we have to do? Yes. There's our values. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.